Welcome everyone to World Civ 107 for the summer session online. And I just want to say that I'm very passionate about history, world history in particular. I look forward to working with you, and I really want to be as much of a support to you students as possible. I myself am a single father, and I also work 40 hours a week at another job. It's a 9-to-5 job, also in a childcare industry. And so I'm sympathetic with the fact that, one, many of you are having to work full-time, and two, you have families and love lives and all sorts of other things to deal with. Having said that, we've all committed to taking a class that is an entire semester crammed into one month, around 1 month, yeah, right? Short time. And so we have a lot of hours each week to deal with. We have a lot of reading, writing, and sometimes watching of films in my lectures. I need you to be aware of this and to own this, okay? This is a class that this month is going to be busy. You're going to be writing a lot. You're going to be working a lot. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm setting up the class in a way that we have to cram so much information. It's overwhelming. Okay, but I'm not expecting you to have memorized everything. If you follow my formula that I'm going to set up when you're going to look on each week, you are not set up for failure. You will have to read a lot, listen to all my lectures, and then you will be given some topics to write on that are not like all over the place, and you're going to have some choices you can make, okay? I mean, I taught the Maymester last summer for U.S. History 101 in a face-to-face classroom. That was much easier because we're dealing with one country, and we're going decade by decade, right? And so U.S. history, it's a little easier to cram. In some cases, it's almost easier to follow because it's like a TV show where each day you come in and you're getting the next part of the story. That's not the way we can do World Civ. And to be honest, I find it to be, I don't know, I wish that we could have it set up a little bit different, because it's just so much information that you have to be exposed to in a short amount of time. And if you have very little knowledge of world history, then this is going to be a particularly difficult class for you. If you have a challenge with writing, it's going to be a challenge, hard for you. Now, as long as you can write, though, English papers, don't worry so much about your writing style. I like a good, a well-written paper, but I'm looking to see that you're just keeping up with the material and that you're addressing the questions that I'm asking. That's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm not really a hard grader. It's very straightforward. Did you read the material? Did you watch the lectures? And did you follow my instructions? And boom, you'll be exhausted, but you'll see an A is really a realistic thing to have occur in my class for this summer course, okay? And like I said, I make myself as available as much as possible. So you call me on the phone, you can email me. Like I said, I do work full-time. I do have a daughter that I got to spend some time with, of course, and other aspects of my personal life. But I'm committed to this class. And you as a student are committed to this class. And you will make a priority for it, and I will be making a priority for it, and we will work it through our busy schedules, okay? And so I just want to also say that despite how much you'll be crammed in information, I put elements into it that I hope will surprise you and shock you and make you more aware of the world in which we live. As Americans, whatever you think about the U.S. government's role in the world, there's no debate that we are the world's last superpower, that we have more power and more reach and influence on the world than Rome ever did. And yet at the same time, most Americans can't find anything on the map. That's just like realistic. Maybe most is a big word. Too many. Too many do not know how to find anything on a country on a map. I'm not aware of world history, even though we're playing such a major role in it. Through wars, military bases, influences on other nation states. And again, you might think that's a positive thing, you might think that's a negative thing. That's not what we're going to address here. I want you to be aware of these things and have an educated ability to make educated statements and thoughts about the world, regardless of your politics. Okay? So, I look forward to seeing how we work together, and let's try to have as much fun as possible in the middle of a lot of work to do. And I'm here for you. All right.